In this video by ABN Painting, we're spray painting a cinder block wall that goes around the back of the house, and we start our preparation work by pressure washing the wall. Masking is next. Using 12-inch masking paper and green tape, we mask off part of the house that is next to the wall. Parts of the wall that are being shared with a neighbor, we mask off using 1.5-inch green tape. We masked off RV gates. One part of the wall has decorative concrete on top, and so that the color we are using doesn't show up on the neighbor's side, instead of painting that piece, we are going to mask it using 12-inch masking paper and tape. We masked off the side gate, and now we're finished with masking, and the wall is ready for spray painting. As this wall has never been painted before, we are using primer first. It is masonry primer by Dan Edwards F-Stop, and instead of using white primer, which would require more effort to cover, we asked the store to tint the primer towards the color of the paint that we would be using, and when we apply the final coat of paint, it would be less effort to cover the primer because it is very similar to the color of the paint. This is the look of the wall after we finished with the first coat of primer, and we are going to give the wall enough time to dry before applying the coat of paint. Now we're applying the paint. For unpainted block walls we use two coats. First coat is the primer that is tinted towards the color of the paint that we're using, and second coat is the paint. When using bright colors, we apply the paint in two directions, first from side to side and then up and down. It helps to eliminate lines and make the coverage more even. For example, the right part of the wall has been spray painted from both directions and it looks even, and the left part of the wall still has a lot of lines because it's been spray painted only from one direction, and in order to eliminate those lines it has to be spray painted from a different direction. Now we're using same color as the body of the house for a small portion of the wall in the front, and after we finished with touch-ups and cleanup, this is the look of the wall.